Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your dorky friend Lisa, and this week again we'll talk about my favorite subject, books. So this week we are going into Princess of Thorns by Stacy J. This is not her first book. She tends to write along these lines, basically fairy tale and classic reimaginings. This week, Princess of Thorns, basically, it's, she's Aurora, but she's not Sleeping Beauty, if you get what I mean. Basically, the concept of this, is imagination of different fairy tales and kind of like the writer's own take. Basically, the actual Sleeping Beauty was Lady Rose, which was Aurora's mother, and she had Aurora, and she had Aurora's brother, which is Jorn. Anyway, so basically when he has had multiple wives, this king that basically married Lady Rose to make her a queen, but she's not the only queen. He married an ogre. I know that sounds, what? An ogre? But no, this ogre is basically like the descendant of what original ogres were. And they're smaller, more petite. They look more humanesque. But they have no hair, so they usually wear like wigs and try to wear a lot of makeup to look fancy. Anyway, so Lady Rose, second wife of the king, kills herself to pass along her blood power, basically from the fairies, to her daughter, who is 7 at the time. Anyway, Aurora and her brother are rescued by the fairies, and they're separated and kept apart due to an ogre prophecy about them. And long story short, she ends up disguising herself as her brother while her brother is in prison by the ogre queen at this point. And she goes on this long journey with this prince who thinks that she is her brother. And it's a whole big adventure, and she ends up having some heart changes, let's just say. Anyway, how do I explain this? Okay. Anyway, it's a romance without being a romance. Let's just say that, okay? So it's a good book if you're into fairy tales like I am, because you have Aurora, you have ogres, you have the princess she goes on the adventure with is actually the based on the Swan story by Hans Christian Andersen, who is most well known for his Little Mermaid, of course, which is actually, again, another retelling, because there was multiple versions of the story, and most of them were not as nice as pleasant as the Disney version, or even as the Hans Christian Andersen version, which still ends sad. This has a happy ending. Not a spoiler alert, because you know it's a modern fairy tale. They all have usually happy endings. Anyway, but a good read, and I will definitely be checking out more of Stacy J's work, Princess of Thorns. Okay? So, give it a look, guys. Have a good day. Bye.